Money can be a powerful magnet, drawing people towards it with irresistible force. And when it comes to love, sometimes it's hard to tell whether someone is genuinely interested in us or just our bank account. In the story of the old billionaire and the seductive young woman, the lines between love and greed are blurred, and the ultimate fate of their relationship is a surprising twist that will leave you wondering about the true nature of human motivations. So, get ready for a tale of lust, deception, and redemption that will keep you on the edge of your seat until the very end. There was an old man who had built a successful tech company that made him a billionaire. He was in his late 70s and had no family or heirs to pass on his wealth to. He lived a life of luxury but was always cautious of those who sought to take advantage of his wealth. One day, a young and beautiful girl caught his eye. She was in her early 20s and was well aware of her charm. She knew how to use her looks to get what she wanted, and she wanted the old man's money. She approached him, seduced him with her charms, and soon became a regular fixture in his life. The old man knew what was going on. He wasn't born yesterday and was aware of the intentions of the young girl. However, he allowed her to continue with her charade because he enjoyed her company. But he made sure to keep his finances and assets well protected. One day, the old man fell seriously ill. The young girl, who was now living with him, saw an opportunity to get her hands on his wealth. She started manipulating him, trying to get him to sign over his assets to her name. The old man was aware of what she was doing and refused to sign anything. He knew that the young girl was only after his money, and that's why he decided to take matters into his own hands. In his last days, the old man made sure that his assets would not fall into the wrong hands. He wrote a will that stipulated that his entire fortune would be donated to charity after his death. He did not inform the young girl of his decision, and she was under the impression that she would inherit all his wealth. After the old man passed away, the young girl was shocked to learn that she would not be receiving any of his money. She hired a lawyer to contest the will, but it was to no avail. The old man had made sure that his final wishes would be carried out, and his wealth would go on to good causes. The young girl was devastated. She had lost the chance to become a billionaire overnight, and now she was left with nothing. However, she couldn't help but admire the old man's foresight. He had seen through her intentions and had made sure that his wealth would go on towards helping others. The old man's lawyer, who had been tasked with carrying out his final wishes, explained to the young girl that the old man had always been aware of her true intentions. He knew that she was only after his money, and that's why he decided to donate it to charity. The young girl was taken aback by this revelation. She had never expected the old man to see through her act. The lawyer handed over a check for a significant amount of money to the young girl, telling her that it was a gift from the old man. The young girl was grateful for the gift, but she was also filled with regret. She had lost the chance to be a part of something bigger, to help others, and to make a difference in the world. In the end, the young girl realized that money couldn't buy happiness. She had learned a valuable lesson from the old man's final act of kindness, and she decided to use the gift he had given her to start a charity of her own. She dedicated herself to helping others, just as the old man had done, and found true happiness in doing so. In the end, the story of the old man and the young girl teaches us that money cannot buy everything, but kindness and generosity can have a lasting impact on the world. The old man's final act of philanthropy and the young girl's decision to pay it forward remind us that we all have the power to make a difference in the world. Let us take inspiration from their story and strive to make a positive impact wherever we can.